Welcome back. Thank you for being here. I know we missed last weekend, July. We appreciate everybody who was sending all the love letters. We got so many letters in the mail from all the fans that saying how much they missed the show and how much they can't wait to see us again. You know how much love we get from our fans. It's piles and piles. And beyond that, I hope you guys enjoyed the weekend. All the people that celebrated with the fireworks, hope you have all your digits still. Hopefully nobody got hurt or injured. We witnessed some mighty explosions. They were nice and fun. I hope you had a good weekend. But we are back. We're doing the thing once again. Yes, we're going to give away some crypto tonight. I've had some people disappear from my subscribers because they feel that we're not following the pattern of which we were, and we are. So we are going to continue to do that. I don't have a lot to give away because I myself was scammed, screwed over, and taken advantage of. So I only have a little bit. But for now, we're going to give away, let's say, 1 million Safe Moon tonight. We'll say 1 million Safe Moon sometime during the episode to one lucky individual. So please like, subscribe, join the conversation. Make sure you're here for the giveaways. We're going to do this. Follow me at BabyJesus816 on Twitter to ensure you know when these things are happening. We usually do this every Sunday around this time. And if you heard the door in the background, you know what that means. We have our co-host with us this evening. DC, what's up, man?
What is up, everybody? I'd like to go ahead and continue I hope you had a great holiday weekend. I know that was like a whole week ago now, but
we do a weekly thing. That's why we try to keep up.
For sure. But we are back, like the man said, giving away some crypto. So hold your seats, because it's not going to be easy this time, because we're only giving it away to one person. And there's my phone, if you happen to hear that, telling me to come watch the G-Spot, guys. Get in here.
I was telling all the fan mail we got while we were gone for the whole week. So many people were waiting.
Oh, so many people.
Wanting to know,
like, where'd you go?
When were you coming back?
We need you.
We need all the wise and wisdom words.
We're back, guys. And
don't fret, my pets. We're here.
What are we talking about? Hold on.
I don't know what we're talking about Safe Moon tonight, which is something everybody needs to get a hold of. I know we talk about crypto a lot. We are leaning towards this a lot more because this is going to be a big
disclaimer. We are not financial advisors. Anything we say is just hey, look at this.
Hey, check it.
Absolutely need to do this. We're not telling you what to do with your money.
Check this bird out. We're poking with the stick over here. We're going to talk about it. What up, Chad?
If one day you want to be more financially stable than you are now,
please get into crypto. Get into gold. Get into something. Invest. That's really the one piece of advice. And you don't have to listen to what I say about what I say, but the whole realm of it is invest. Don't just take your money out, spend it on something, and then now you have something. And then you put that something down.
What are those things called?
In 3 months.
Your actual physical money into, isn't it like an IRA or something?
IRAs and CDs.
I mean, if you don't believe in crypto, at least get an IRA. Yeah. Find a savings account that's got.
They got the Gerber baby things you could buy.
Right,
go buy something.
God, do something.
Chad, how we doing tonight, my friend?
Chad? How you doing?
You know what we're talking about. We're talking about some Safe Moon. We always talk about Pi. Pi is the thing. If you have not gotten into these things, you people.
Where you at?
Man, I'm a dolphin now.
Our show and you're not doing something.
I have people following me now on Instagram at BabyJesus816 because of this. They found out I'm a dolphin. They're like, "Holy crap! You were mining when you were getting 8 an hour." I'm like, "Yeah." Back when there was 100,000 people.
Yeah, I see. You talking about Pi?
Yeah, I'm Pi.
I see those people with you. They're like, "How many Pi do you got?" You're like, "I can't even show you the top number, but look at all these zeros."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Whoa!"
Like, I just hit 1,000. I'm like, yeah.
I myself, this man, put me onto it, and I still am in the 3,000s.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's sitting on 5 zeros.
Yeah. No, 4 zeros and a 5.
4 zeros?
4 and a 4.
Okay.
4 and a 4.
He's got like 12K.
He's rocking 12. See, he's gonna hit some good. That's good about him. He knows all his people, so they're all gonna get KYC verified if they're not already. And
That's what I'm tripping on, Chad. Once upon a time, they did the first soft KYC, hey, let's get some people KYC'd and see how this works in our system. And I had the opportunity, but I was at work, and by the time I got back into the app at the end of the day, I wasn't able to. But this guy will tell you, haha, that's your fault for not carrying your shit on you.
Yeah.
You could have fucking snapped your ID right there at work, but mister, I don't carry my stuff on
I'm running out of sympathy, but I try to hold on to it for the people I care about. But I run out of sympathy. Well, but what's good about these people, at least they fucking listen and they're pushing the button. I got some people that are like, I only got a few hundred. So you have a few hundred more than the people that are just not paying attention.
Right. That's still something. And if it, I mean, think about how all the Doge people felt a year ago.
Oh man,
or was it a year and a half ago?
Heard about the Doge millionaire dude who was just living off of Doge residuals at this point?
I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I could have had so many.
Yeah, see that, and I believe that too. Chad's
I'll take
right.
That. I'm sitting on it until
I've heard they're going even getting past Yodi at this point. They're going to use Yodi, but Yodi's getting overwhelmed. So yes, I really believe they'll. First of all, they'll have it done by mainnet. That's an absolute month or 2 months in advance to mainnet. Make sure that everybody's good on the wallets, get the mainnet ready, and they're going to have the KYC rocking and rolling. Yeah, I believe by August. That sounds good.
I'll take it.
I'll take that.
The end of the year, that's fine.
Yeah. Well, Pi will be on mainnet by the end of the year, so they have to have everybody KYC verified by the end of the year. And they have to get past that third world country issue. And yes, they will be using their own app because they got developers on it. Because they're rocking this Pi hackathon thing until the end of August, and they are accepting. Not only they're allowing people to create apps on their blockchain, they're letting them do it for free if their app is accepted. So you can create an entire app on Pi App's blockchain with their Pi crypto involved to sell your goods, services, whatever you want to do for free. As long as you have a good enough idea and you got a strong team.
Loving it.
That's
loving it.
Wicked. That's just like, we always doubt the people that do the things they do, but they see the big picture. We're only seeing it from the bottom. This dude.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, yeah. Pi and Safe Moon. Oh, my. What are you looking at?
All right. Time to deviate from the normal chat.
What we got?
First and foremost, the McGregor fight.
Yes, McGregor fight.
Did you hear that Mayweather made a lot of money on betting on him?
On Mayweather?
Yeah. No, Mayweather made money betting on
McGregor?
Yeah.
But he lost.
I guess he bet on him to lose. I don't know.
Oh.
Let's see. Let's go back. I'll pull up the actual ad.
And that was wicked. When he stepped back on that foot and it wasn't there, same concept as Silva. He even mentioned it when he was sitting with Joe after the fight. And he was still talking shit from the mat.
He bet against McGregor. So he did a $50K bet against McGregor. And I seen the slip on his Instagram. He made $85,000 on that $50,000 bet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
go look at the picture of him stepping back. Do you see it? When he broke his head?
Nah, I'll look all that stuff up. Now that I know what's going on. I've never been a watch the pay-per-view fight, dude.
I've only one time.
The only time I tried to catch it was the Logan Paul dumbass.
Yep.
And
Logan Paul.
9 times out of 10, I got a friend that's into it that I can be at their house hanging out and watching the fight with them.
Way back with Silva, because that dude was a maniac. And when we went to a place to watch him fight.
What's the little Mexican dude that fought the big dude? Fucking
Pacquiao
and whatever his name was. I think that was the only one I ever really wanted to watch. Because I wanted to watch that little dude beat his ass.
I don't think he's Mexican.
Whatever. Yeah, you're right. He's like Filipino
or some shit.
Yeah. But
he's like the Asian Mexican.
Hey, I'm terrible with geography. I call Chinese people Japanese people all the time. And Japan is literally its own island. So yeah. But anyway,
I mean, even Korea is connected to China, but they're still completely different people.
Can we talk about something we normally don't fully focus on ever? It's kind of political.
Politics?
Yeah. So anyways, but it has to do with the cough. I don't know if we could say it. I mean, I guess we don't get monetized anyways. Yeah, COVID-19. So anyways, a woman who died from COVID-19 was the first recorded case of contracting 2 variants at the same time. She was 90, obviously makes sense.
Gotcha.
But
so she contracted 2 variants.
Yeah, and I'm assuming I'm going to scroll down here and they're going to say the regular one
and then the D.
And the D. So yeah,
that's
Delta variant and.
Arkansas is on the.
Oh my God, there's actually 4 variants. It makes sense because there's a Delta. But so yeah, she got 2 of those variants and died. So anyways, here's my whole thought process, talk on it thing. So they're saying, and this is all spawned off the sign on the Walmart right over there. It's all like, if you're fully vaccinated, feel free not to wear a mask. But if you're not vaccinated, please wear a mask for obvious reasons. Shouldn't everybody still be wearing a mask? in full reality, since if you get vaccinated, there's no guarantee. If you do not know what a vaccine is, all a vaccine is a really light punching bag that you can practice on, and when you need to fight a real person, you know, and it doesn't stop it from getting in. It's not a full protective suit of armor that keeps it out of your body. It can still get in your body. It just teaches your body how to deal with it.
Right.
So since getting the vaccine would make you more likely to be asymptomatic, shouldn't really vaccinated people be more pushed to wear their masks?
That's exactly a thing I read today about that exact same thing, because you're not getting all variants covered.
And for the record, I'm getting vaccinated soon, only because I was talking to my dad and my mom, who are 55 and 70 plus, and they want to come visit, but with their thoughts and belief, I really feel like they will not come out here unless we are vaccinated. So I'm getting vaccinated in the premise of I want to see my family.
You can just go get it, right?
Yeah, we signed up for something at a school, and we're getting the 2-shot.
I think I'm going to do it to appease people in my life.
Same here.
To make them feel better. I am all about helping other people, and especially the ones close to me, even though the ones close to me always seem to drive me crazier.
Right.
You always want to choke your family out?
I mean, if you don't want to kill your family member at least once a week, is it real love?
Right. Because,
are you really around each other enough?
It's only because you tolerate them because you care so much.
Right. Let's go one more political step. Did you see the thing about the cross on the mountain?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, man. So I know you understand the Bible a little bit more than I do, but in reality, doesn't God still love them?
Yep. Who cares, right? Because God loves everybody.
Right.
Who cares what color it is? In fact, it was shit brown back then. Why are we covered in shit?
Yeah.
Why is it not actually made of wood? Because if we're actually respecting Jesus and what he was, it should be completely made of wood.
And you should get period accurate nails to put in the corners.
You want to keep this shit accurate? This is 2021. Allow anybody to do anything. God loves everybody.
I basically go to church on my phone. I watch a live stream.
D's or V's? Yeah. I mean, no, yeah.
Oh, what did I see the other day that was talking about? It was something, and it was like male or female. Oh, the Wii. So if you get a Wii, you know, you set up your character. It's the very first screen, male or female, and it's somebody pointing up the screen like, oh, that's funny. And then it pans over to this person that's clearly something on the couch, just internally losing their mind. And I'm like, wow, is it really, is this really where we're at? Like, can we, and then my favorite part about, because I had to argue with these people about the cross thing, because even though, again, I'm not that religious, if you want to talk about it, my full politically correct label is agnostic, but truly, I believe in spiritualness. I believe there's an after something. I just do not believe that one person created everything.
And then that says once you are born, you have to do exactly this, because if you don't do exactly this way on exactly this amount of time, you're going to go fucking burn for all fucking eternity because you're a piece of shit, liar, thief, or whatever.
And in reality, that's not even the case either, because hell is just kind of like a prison in the fact that you are supposed to reform yourself and eventually repent, and then you can come hang out in heaven. It's kind of just like your choice how long you want to stay there. Stop.
Right.
You know, like you can stay at this bus station as long as you want, but if you want to get on the next bus, you have the ability to do so.
I mean, that's kind of what I was saying we were talking about. Was it 2 weeks ago? Whenever we talked about the expansion of the year, we're kind of at this level right here. The reason our light is on right now, and you do not remember anything before, because in the expansion of the universe, when our Earth hit this spot right out here, and here's the middle, and it goes here's Earth, and you're born. So after that, after we die, or this goes away, this bodily existence, that's level 2.
Oh, and not to mention that they have scientifically proven over many years of research that the moment your light switch goes off, you lose 13 grams.
Yeah.
They've proven that.
That's something.
And I don't particularly think it's the air.
No.
Because.
And even if you shit in your pants.
It's still on the table.
And it's still more than 13 grams.
Yeah.
Probably. Because you're expelling your breath.
All right, yeah, let's catch up.
Okay, got to catch up with Chad on the Safe Moon Kick because we want to do a goal to reach 100 million in circulation in 2 years. That's pretty good. 100 million in 2 years. The burn will get there through various burning methods. Number one will be through the volume, people selling because volume, yes. So once the price goes up, the new whales start to come about, and those whales start to sell off, which in turn brings in the people at the bottom, grabbing at more chunks. Safe Moon can reach the penny to 10 cents by the end of the year.
Have you asked about the kick?
Yes. I shared with him and you. He also agrees it's a complete scam piece of shit. Those various burns will get us there if all products are out by the end of the year. If Safe Moon launches blockchain by the end of the year, it can be possible. Then it can be possible.
Elon did a thing.
Do what?
Elon did a thing.
Oh, shit. What do you do now?
He bought a ticket on one of his rival billionaires, Sir Richard Branson's spaceship flights.
Yeah. For real?
Yeah. Yeah. He says as he prepares to fly on a Virginia Galactic's first fully crewed flight to the edge of space.
Not Virginia, Virgin. Right?
Virgin.
Yeah,
Virgin Galactic.
This is the guy who created Virgin Records. Or I'm pretty sure.
So anyways, on Sunday from New Mexico, Edge of Space flight leaves. And
I saw the pre-flight yesterday.
He paid $10,000.
That's it?
Deposit to reserve a seat. No date for his flight has been
That's
specified.
Elon Musk.
I lied. Okay.
That dude should be paying $10 billion.
It says the tickets are expected to cost $250,000.
That's it?
And you get 4 minutes in zero gravity for $250,000.
That's what that dude carries in his sock. Like, what the fuck? Again, upcharge.
That's when he comes home and pulls. You know how like we come home and we pull the change out of our pocket counter. He just pulls out like $250,000.
Oh shit! Put that in the jar. Yeah, we've got a piggy bank for our children. Put all the change in.
Oh my god!
His kids got stacks for $10,000 in their piggy bank.
So me and T-shirt just torturing ourselves, I guess you could call it. we're watching videos about these multi-million-dollar mansions. I mean, we got all the way up to $800 million. One was legitimately a castle. I think the biggest one we've seen was 38,000 square feet. Like, holy shit,
so much son. That's all I think.
Right, that's like so many Marias.
So many spots.
You gotta hire like 7 Mexican ladies and their families just to keep the whole thing clean. Especially if you have 3 fucking children like I do.
Yeah.
You're gonna have
that shit dirty all day long.
Anyways, so they walk into this walk-in closet that is like bigger than this room we're sitting in right now. And they walk up to this mirror that's bigger than this door opening right here. And they're like talking about the room, and they're like, yeah, this really nice mirror. And then they slide it to the side, and there's this whole fucking safe. I guess you call it a bolt at this point. It's not a safe. Room. They call it a safe. But yeah, then you walk into this other basically walk-in closet, and there's just shelves, like everything you would expect to see in a regular closet, but it's behind this like 3-foot thick door. And they're like, yeah, this is just the house safe. I'm like, oh my god.
The safe room you go in case of
imagine having so much stuff that you literally need a room to protect your extra valuable things. That's probably where I keep all my gold and silver.
Yeah, that's where you put the body.
That one was on many acres. You just bury that over the hill.
Gambia's investing billions?
What?
Do they have billions?
Gambia's key. Their whole infrastructure will be bought through Safe Moon. They will be investing billions in their infrastructure.
That's how I met
all the gas fees on the blockchain will help the burn, and they will have to stop the burn at some point.
That's where I've met most of my Gambian family. Now I will call them far off family.
Brothers from another country.
Yeah.
This doesn't include the IoT that will be out next year. What is that?
Internet of Things. They're doing an Internet of Things too. Is that the same acronym? Because that's how I know that acronym. Which that's kind of a big thing from what I've gathered. That's what IOTX did, and they swapped their token. I don't know what they're doing anymore. I lost that during some. There was only 6,000 left anyway.
All right. Another side tangent. So I just seen this thing that was all like every state's best hot dog. I'm gonna have to click through slides for real. Dang. All right, but I have to know what California's is because there's this place called Saks, and
Best hot dog?
oh man, hey, you want to talk about it? Like I could only go there every once in a while for lunch because 9 times out of 10 you roll up on the restaurant and it looks like people waiting to get inside the club. Like they're just lined up down the street.
I've heard of a lot of hot dog vendors
Down the
do that.
street.
They had one on Hell's Kitchen.
I'm like, man, and yes, they were so good. They were so good.
What do they make them out of?
I don't know, but they had no business being that good. I don't know how to click through the slides. It's not letting me. It's not. Oh, here we go. All
Where's
right.
everybody? What happened to all our people?
Alabama. Oh, thank God, it's in order.
Hey, you people out there that want this safe moon,
We're gonna stop in Arkansas. All
we
right.
keep watching.
North Little
I'll tell you how
Rock.
to get it.
Very nice. The original Scoop Dog in North Little Rock.
Scoop dog?
Scoop Dog. The original Scoop Dog. I don't know if they actually give it to you in a cone, but the picture does have a little dog in a cone. But anyways, we're going to California because if it's a word I can't even pronounce in Los Angeles, which makes sense because that's where all the rich people live. So of course they they got duck and pheasant and buffalo. Saks didn't have all that. So yeah, they win. But Saks better have been a close runner-up.
So he's over here comparing hot dogs. I know we've been talking about crypto. I don't know what got him on the hot dog kick.
We got a filler, literally. What up? We got a.
We're talking about hot dogs.
Yeah, we were on hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Yeah, the SafeMoon blockchain. They'll be able to communicate without internet. Wow.
Nice.
It's going to be big. It's going to be big. I need to get some more. I need to. If you want to fund the show, please send any amount of anything to any of the things below. I won't be receiving things. I like to give things away, but I also have a donation wallet. I will give away eventually when we get more attention. If people want to fund more giveaways,
money.
we can
I was like, you must have got his government deposit too.
fund that wallet, and I will give that away. But we haven't gotten that far yet. I don't have enough fans. We keep losing people. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
There is nobody able to keep up with intelligent conversation for an hour.
Yeah. If you've made it this far, you need to be part of our show.
I think Chad's the only one here right now. Chad, thank you. You are holding down the helm right now.
Right. We St. Mon is going back and watching from the beginning, or he was at some point. And then I've got a few people. Yeah. They went back and commented on a few of them.
Did he comment on the first one?
They didn't say anything about me looking like death, so that's good.
That's what's up.
Man, I need more.
I need more.
I need shoes right now, too. You guys want to donate a pair of shoes? Down below, just send $10 to my Cash App.
All right.
I need 50.
All right, everybody in the room. Now we got a nice subject. Dangerous side effects of smoking.
No, don't send any money to my Cash App because I'll just buy
marijuana.
Safe Moon with it. If you want to mail me a pair of shoes, you can. If you send me stuff in my Cash App, I'm going to buy Safe Moon because then I'm just going to give that away too.
Some people get nauseous and throw up. I've heard that before. Marijuana. This is all marijuana right now.
Oh,
these are newfound side effects.
He went from hot dogs to weed, and he's all over the place.
He said they made a left turn.
You might feel anxious. That's definitely been a thing before.
When the cops are behind me, that's the only time. I've walked into a cop shop under the influence of substances and performed just fine.
Oh, dude, all the time. Like I cannot tell you how
Or
many
not
times
behind
I've
your
gotten
car.
a job, and I'll be great forever, and then there'll be the one day I don't have any, and they're like, "Dude, what is wrong with you?"
Right,
I'm
right.
like, "I don't even think I can really tell you right now." They're like, "Bro, I can understand." They're like, "So I haven't smoked today."
Right?
They're like, "What?"
What?
I'm like, "I smoke weed."
Yeah, right.
And all those other days you've seen me, I had weed.
Yeah.
Today, no weed. They're like, "Bro, you need to go smoke some weed."
Right. Somebody get this man's weed.
You might be hungry.
Hey, what's our
levels have been empty.
What's our third? Is that you watching now?
No, I'm not on.
Somebody
Hey, we
just
got
hop
somebody
in.
else.
Hop in and give us a like and a thumbs up.
Thank you
and
for your like. Hey, drop us something in the chat. Say hello. We want to hear from your beautiful face.
You might be the lucky winner of 1,000,000 Safe Moon tonight. Because
Right.
if you're the only one here and you don't already have more Safe Moon than I currently hold up. Oh, damn it.
It might make you crazy.
I give it to you. You can buy your own.
I'm gonna buy my
Uh-huh.
Oh no, you might lose sperm count.
Weed is a waste when you can buy safe.
Yeah. If I could trade weed for Safe Moon, that'd be great.
I mean, in theory.
In theory.
And there you could.
Luckily, I don't know.
Oh, we got Terry in the house. Who's the other one? I said marijuana, huh? This is an extra moderator.
Yeah. Like, what are we talking about weed? Come on, check this out.
We're in a semi-legal state. If you have your card,
Yeah,
you
you
get
can get a card here.
Yeah, so calm down. It's
And
okay.
come out to our shop and we'll hook you up with a piece of glass.
For sure. My man works at
The Glassville.
the Glassville in the local shop.
The biggest glass store in Northwest Arkansas.
There you go.
Come in and get your glass taken care of. And then you can go next door and buy a dildo.
Yep.
That's
Get
real
your-
stop.
Glass taken care of.
And then go next door to that and get you some alcohol. Go across the street, get a tattoo and a lap dance.
Holy shit.
For real.
I forgot you have mice. I was climbing the cage. I was like,
Oh,
whoa.
Would you hand them a carrot?
Yeah, I got you. I got the carrot.
I have to feed them.
He's a waitress when you can buy steak.
He's right.
He is right.
Well, that's why
Should
I
I get them some salad with
don't
it?
pay for it.
I can't afford either, but again, I don't really pay for it. Through means of hustle, I just kind of get it. But yeah. And then I've had this weird tolerance thing go. What? I haven't said anything.
5, 6, 7, 8. Oh,
Hey,
oh. All the cops are looking. The feds, go, go.
get in there. Hey, don't you?
We get our most views on this episode.
And there they are.
Hey, I think my VPN's on. Don't worry about
Right.
And on tonight's episode of Cops.
it.
These guys admit that they are drug kingpins on live YouTube.
Oh, man, if I was a drug kingpin, this
We would not be on YouTube.
Yeah, first of all, that's an absolute.
We would own you two.
Yeah, I have my own thing like drug tube or some shit.
Yeah, we'd be making TikToks.
Blood tube. Or making Twitch. But with weird, you can't put a name. They're weird about their names. Fuck
Twitch, but with weedy beaties.
They can't, you can't put a name on Twitch. When you try to put.
On Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We tried to use his name that he's
Baby-
used on every
everything.
single other social
Platform,
media
BabyJesus.
platform, and they said it was a bad word. Of all things, they could have just said this isn't. You can't do that, or we don't believe in those type of names. But it said it was a bad word. A bad word. Like, what do you mean?
Chad, if we're the biggest bust in Northwest Arkansas, they need to get their work on. Because I ain't got shit.
Oh, hey, no, didn't they get like 30 pounds of crack from some dude in Bentonville or some shit like that?
That's a pretty good one.
Let's
Look that up.
let's
We'll
see
look
what
up
it was.
local crack busts.
Local drug busts.
Yeah. I know they've been cracking down on it.
Is this the local first 48?
I think it's the last 62. I don't
The
know.
last 62.
We're way behind. The last one. Hey, Chad, what's in the cup? Hey, where'd that? Did you leave? Did you leave the message?
No, I'm still up.
You said, well, who the fuck came in and left? I was going to give him safe number 5.
It's probably moderator. There was like, oh, these guys ain't even talking about nothing. We heard marijuana. This ain't even real.
This isn't real. Everything you're hearing is fake, except for the part about safe moon and pie.
I don't know.
What's in the cup?
118 pounds of methamphetamine off of the streets of Northwest Arkansas.
High five.
118 pounds?
That's a person.
That's every bit of a small Asian.
Yeah.
That's a normal size.
It just keeps saying in Northwest Arkansas, but I'm pretty sure it was like Springdale, Bentonville, Rogers, something like that.
Holy shit.
Springdale, yeah, right here. Springdale.
Yeah. Do you know where I'm at in Springdale? Like what street? I'm just curious how close my family is.
Like, bro, did you know this happened 3 blocks over?
Yeah, right down the street. You know that Papa Murphy's on the street, on the corner?
It was Mexican meth. They said the meth is not made in Northwest Arkansas, but in Mexico. And then brought through California, Texas, obviously.
And you caught it here? Good job. Might have been no more high fives. It took you a while.
They almost got away with it.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for your damn dog. That's what happened.
Yeah.
The dog sniffed it out.
If they got 118 pounds, where did that start in Mexico with? Like,
right.
They had 1,000, which went to California all the way. We got what's left.
We had, there was 9 drops before now, and you just caught the last 20%.
How do they know it's Mexican? Does it smell of tequila?
Smells of tequila and burritos.
This meth has got a worm in it. I don't know if I want this one.
Wait, is this supposed to be a little yellow?
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's okay. I spilled the tequila.
But yeah, hey, you know they're shipping that shit in lumps of coal now. And they've figured out how to like disguise it as coal. They like basically what do they call that shit when they do the sugar on top of the fancy thing with
Caramelizing?
Yeah, so they basically caramelize it and then like blackface it and then just put it in bags with regular coal. And I guess it weighs different or something like that. So you just weigh the different shit and then separate it and unblackface it.
Man, they're just getting smart about hustling it, aren't they? They just
I seen one. I can't remember where it was that it got caught, but I seen a shipment of like this was before, the THCs was really moving. But
Thank
it
you,
was
Chad, for being here. We appreciate it.
Hey, yeah, we appreciate it, man.
The what?
I'll take
it
your
was
spot.
a truckload of concentrates that had been dissolved into 55-gallon barrels of acetone. And then they got this semi that had like 50 barrels of concentrate-filled acetone on the back of this truck. I can't remember where it was at, but it was a long time ago. Like this was when Colorado and California had just went recreation.
Right.
Like long time ago. Yeah, it was barrels of acetone.
So nobody wants safety tonight, I guess. Nobody wants to watch.
Sprinkle a little crack. We'll do, Chad. One day when we actually get rich and we have more than not enough money to not pay our bills.
We will just.
I don't care how much money I have. Crack is not on the menu. So.
No, hey, for sure. I
No.
will only ever smoke, and who knows, I might quit.
We might try the original version of that, but not like.
see, that's how much I don't care.
Yeah.
It's just not even on the radar.
Not on the menu. Well,
You know what we got on the menu tonight? A fat long one and a cheeseburger.
yeah.
Nothing about the cheese.
Nothing about crack related.
No.
We will keep it safe to the moon.
To the moon.
Where's everybody at? We're losing people. Nobody wants to watch the show anymore. And by the way, we interact with our audience. That's the point. We usually conversate more if you watch the previous episodes, but nobody's here tonight, and nobody is conversating. So, yeah.
Oh, don't break the new unit now.
Break my new unit. And so everybody is just off doing what the fuck. It's not even a holiday.
Yeah, what are you doing right now?
What are you
Where
doing?
for every, I think he did some crack and he's losing it.
Yeah, he found his crack. I don't know. I think they delved into 118 pounds over here. So
What
we
is
got-
even the? It was $1.2 million.
So how's that hotel in Florida doing?
Terrible.
How many people actually survived that?
Nobody.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Wait, I think this is something I missed.
Yeah. So this big old hotel apartment thing, part of it collapsed. Yeah, here I'll show you. You're about to see it.
boy.
I don't know. Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
Right here.
4 weeks ago.
So this is basically, it's just a whole apartment building, and this whole wing of it collapsed. You can see it comes all the way out here. It didn't fall over; it just went down. So let's see. Let's see.
That's crazy.
So they're at 90 confirmed deaths now.
90.
They still can't find the bodies of a bunch of people, which they're dead. I mean,
That's,
it's been 3 weeks.
yeah, I mean, please. Tisha gets so offended at me when I'm like, why don't they just say, like, unconfirmed dead? Because they have to be.
3
Where
weeks
are
under
they?
rubble? Like, what? Their bodies are just
They're
dead.
so toast. Like, and I keep hearing that they knocked the rest of it down, but I don't see why they would do that until they were done searching.
Because they're already dead. Not to sound crude, but they just can't come. They can't come out and say that shit on the news. They can't just come out and say the real facts on the news because people get offended, like what you just said.
Right.
You can't just say, "I'm sorry, it's been 3.5 weeks. They're dead.
Okay.
We haven't found them yet, but we're going to find the body."
A super realistic person would say, well, they found live people at the World Trade Center. So,
After a couple days,
true. I don't think it was too late into the search.
3.5. How many weeks ago was this? It was before last episode. That was 2 weeks ago. I'm saying 3 weeks. That's just my guess. 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, it happened before the end of June.
They don't have oxygen at that level. They don't have food and or
I
water.
was going to say, can you even go that long without water?
No.
Let alone being broken underneath.
Bleeding out. Guaranteed bleeding out.
Oh, yeah. At least the
So
bottom 2/3 straight pancake.
I get it. People are sensitive, but let's come to reality. It's fucking a tragedy.
Yeah, it
Fix your shit. Why did this happen in the first place? That's what you need to figure the fuck out.
Shitty landlords. It's already been pretty much proven that. So, here's my biggest pet peeve with the whole thing, right? So, this company gets hired to come out, survey the building to say if it needs repairs or not. And he's like, basically like, it's all right. And so, this person, as an inspector of a much bigger inspection company, comes out and says, it's all right. And so after the building fails, immediately everybody's like, well, what the fuck? And they're all like, well, this dude said it's all right. And immediately the company is all like, hey, he fucked up. We fired him. He'll never work as an inspector person ever again. We're really sorry this happened. And I'm all like, and it's that easy to get off the fucking hook, is it?
So it's like 160 deaths on you guys' hand or whatever, and that's
and
it.
They just fire a dude and fucking.
I mean, that's what they do with the oil spills, and that's what they do with the Catholic Church. Just brush the shit underneath the fucking rug.
So you guys want to go burn some shit down? Go burn down that inspection company's building. I didn't say that. I don't mean it. Please don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, we're not talking.
But I'm just saying. If you're gonna set buildings on fire and riot, where are the riots now?
Riot's some place that deserves a riot. Don't go after Target on your block.
What did Target do? Even though they've been overpriced for years, and
just because they charge an extra $5 for a pair of jeans doesn't mean you need to burn them down.
Right. They're not the government, man. Like, and not to say that we need to burn down the government either. CIA, please don't come after me. I know I've said a bunch of weird things tonight.
I almost just said something I read earlier. I feel like if I said I'm gonna offend so many motherfucking people.
With the 3 people. We got 3 people and 2 likes.
One of them's you, one of them's him, and one's a moderator.
I'm thumbs down it right now. Right now.
So I heard, again, like he was saying earlier, I'm with him on the same concept of believing in after something. Everything after when you die, there's something, don't get it. The word God to me, because people put an image to this word God. I don't understand the word God. The word God doesn't make sense to me, and I don't like the imagery behind that word. That being said, when I hear the word God, I think of the standard, what everybody thinks of, a higher power, this, that, and the other. So when someone says the word God doesn't exist, that is the version I believe that they are arguing against and the person is arguing for on the other side of the fence. I believe in a higher power. There's an existence that created us under His image.
I am more willing to believe that we are an alien live. What do they call it? We're like a LARP situation for them, basically.
Yeah, an ant farm.
Yeah, we're an alien ant farm.
Just let it go and see what happens situation.
And that's where all these floods and the droughts and the volcanoes and the earthquakes.
It's just shit happened. The earth was still kind of forming.
Yeah.
It was at the end of forming when that kind of shit was happening.
And then if you really pay attention to history, like some stuff has been explained, yes. Like how they made such perfectly square blocks, or how they moved the giant stones of whatever the circle thing, and stuff like that. Okay, cool. But I don't necessarily believe that a bunch of people just straight up anted the pyramids.
Wow.
Like I feel like there had to be some kind of technology.
There's
like
there was help back then.
I don't think they had pulleys back then.
Right.
So even if you put 1,000 people on a rope, like that's still.
That's not giant block, and they tried to recreate a lot of this stuff nowadays, and it was extremely difficult to do.
Yeah.
But in the essence of God, in that aspect of what we were saying with the Holy Father, Son, and the Spirit, and all that stuff. When I hear that, that's what I hear. People arguing to and for on either side of the fence. So I heard something earlier, a comparison to, that someone said they sat in a barber's, this was just an argument, like you hear the water, God is compared to water with the ice and the water and the gas, the Holy Spirit, and this, okay. Mm-hmm. So this is a comparison too. So it was, someone said, God doesn't exist because He allows evil in the world. Someone said, "How can God exist?"
This has always been my favorite argument.
Because how does He? Because He allows evil in the world. So on the other end of it, someone said, "Okay." They looked across the street, and the argument for God in this argument was odd to me when they said, as a barber, they said that man across the street, he's a homeless man, and he needs a haircut, and he's dingy. So because he doesn't have a haircut, that must mean barbers don't exist. So I was trying to use that comparison metaphorically as an argument. Okay, if you're going to argue that side of the fence, but that doesn't make sense to me, because if you're arguing like, I don't know, that was a weird comparison, because if you're arguing evil and saying that God allows, or just God, which I guess does, because we're just let go on the earth as existence.
And no offense, but if it was an Adam and Eve thing, why doesn't every society have a similar story? Why are all the supposed gods so different?
The only similar stories you find are in the virgin birth, or in the firstborn, or in the sacrifice, or in the go back a few hundred years before that. The Egyptians started talking about that one. But then I just didn't like that comparison with the barber thing, because barbers don't allow pedophiles. Like, that's hard to compare to, like, yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't always know, and that's a whole nother argument.
It's so many things. But that's why I start, as I get older, I believe more just to let it go. Right. And we're just on this planet as, maybe not an experiment, or just a group of pets, or an entity that we are existence.
Man, for all we know, we are aliens, and you know how, like, whatever animal gets to a different continent, like maybe we were pets, like he just said, on a spaceship, and they stopped by on Earth to pick up some resources, and some of us ran out the door and they couldn't find us, and here the hell we are.
Phone home, baby. And like,
right.
We're lost.
Like,
my son even asked, he's like, what if we're just a microscope to a bigger something like us?
And I mean, in reality, if you think about how big the universe is,
we could be.
It almost has to be that way. And I mean, I'm not a firm believer of aliens. Have I seen some definitely unidentified, unexplainable shit? Oh yeah, more than a couple times in my life. I've never been abducted or anything.
That's why I don't like these.
Didn't visit me and my family, but I've seen some shit.
Yeah,
I'm like,
shit
bro.
Yeah. But the symbolism, again, behind the word alien, same as the word in this comparison to behind the word God, I don't like the symbolic image of alien. Anything the word alien is defined as something that is just different to what we already know. So when we think of aliens, you think of those weird gray skinned things with buggy eyes.
Oh, I was going to say Mexicans. I could say that. My last name is Castro. For the record.
He has the right to say whatever he wants.
I can speak on the Mexican.
There's so many aliens coming to our border.
Over Pedro.
But I think we're more welcome to the border aliens than we would be to the outer aliens, because I don't know if this country can handle aliens at this point.
Hey, they would show up and we'd start fighting them, and they'd be like, hey, whoa!
Oh, you see Mars Attacks?
We accidentally left you guys here. We were trying to come back and get you, but
we got
a whole other Earth for you.
That's the sort of the theory behind Scientology. We are.
You can see my face right now.
Yeah. Because the idea behind Scientology, we are remnants of other species from other planets that this being gathered up and released are frozen entities into the volcanoes of the planet, and which at that point released our souls into the beings on this planet, and then we thus evolved into what we know now.
I'd be willing to believe that.
Scientology!
So...
Which was a book written 80 years ago.
In real science,
40 years.
They have proved that 100% change cannot happen through evolution.
Right.
So you cannot completely change something. So a fish, in turn, did not grow legs and turn into whatever.
It evolved into something else, but didn't go all the way to us. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And I don't particularly think we came from monkeys, because then why is there still monkeys and apes and stuff?
Well, that's what people say a lot of the time too. But then the monkeys die off earlier. Then that's the theory behind it, because they're not needing to live long anymore. They're not like we're dying off earlier. They don't live.
Well, technically, we're living longer now. And that's the problem.
I mean, even dogs
Too many
evolved.
people are making it to 100.
Right. Even wolves evolved. That's how we got the pets we got today.
What is Betty White, like 114 now or something?
But the wolves we got, apparently, the concept was the ones that, humans used to, there were humans, and then they throw away their bones. And then the wolves that realized the closer they got to the humans, they could get better and better food. And the ones that would stay farther and farther away, the ones that didn't evolve into being kind to the humans, didn't get as much food, so they didn't last as long. So now you got these calmer wolves that are starting to come closer to humans. Now we're breeding them to stay close to us because they like us. Yada yada yada. Evolution.
Hey, one lady. Hey, and for the record, I think this kind of proves the point that women. Oh wait, this is oldest. It's the oldest women list. I lied, but the oldest woman was 122. Let's see what the oldest male was.
More than 18. That's my guess. Like, subscribe, and join the conversation. If you made it all the way to the end of this episode, you need to be part of this. We do this. We want to converse with our people. I'm sure nobody's going to get here. Once we get rich and famous, that'll change the game. I'm just going to start posting the weird shit we do.
Oh, 116. Oldest man.
116. Yeah. Men never live as long as women. And I'm sure that woman was a lot healthier than that man. I feel like at that age, you just kind of get tired.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I watched the saddest TikTok like about a month ago. This old lady, and, you make it so far, eventually all your friends die off. Everybody you've known in your whole world dies off, and it's just you. And
that's gotta be nuts.
Yeah, she was like sitting on the porch, and the daughter turns and asks her a question or something, and she like doesn't even answer the question. She's just like, "Why am I still here?" She's like, "Everybody's gone, and like I'm literally not doing anything." And she's like, "I'm just here."
Yeah.
And you tell by the way she was talking, she really just did not want to be here anymore. And I was like, "Oh man." to be super honest, I kind of hope I do live that long. Like, I really hope I live long enough to say, yeah, this is long enough.
Yeah.
Like, I've always been settled with whether I went at 18, 23, 34, 45, 57. It is what it is.
I don't think at this point I'll be happy if I'm before 80. Because, again, with technology the way it's going, first of all, have you seen the show Human Carbon? Or heard of this show?
I've heard of it, for sure.
I think we might have talked about this, where they put your information to what they call a stack, downloadable, and you can swap.
I could be a flight board.
You could be whatever. You could be whatever body you want if you could afford it. They're getting to the point to where they're going to be able to download your consciousness.
So where are we going to put all the robots?
What do you mean?
Well, if they're going to download their consciousness into a computer or something, and
Yeah,
not to
robot
mention, so do they? We talked about the 13 grams earlier, so that's actually very interesting.
Here we go.
So what are they going to? They're going to catch the 13 grams somehow. They're going to put you in like a Faraday cage.
I feel like your
catches souls.
I feel like your consciousness is that 13 grams. Think about that. That's the only thing that stops when you die. That's physically gone from you when you die. You still have all your body
electrons have
parts.
mass.
Yeah. You still have all your body parts. I mean, unless you just completely lose all that weight because your stuff stops moving, but that doesn't stop moving instantly.
Well, I mean, I never watched videos of people dying and then weighing the 13.
We need to watch this movie. It's
But
called
I've
13 Grams.
Oh, hey.
It's a movie based on exactly what we're talking about.
And that's probably what got me started on it. I was like, really? Because I remember hearing something about the 13 grams. And again, I'm a very intellectual person / my ADD does not want me to not know things. So as soon as I hear something I can't understand, I'm over here like, show me. So I have to know. So
But I feel like our soul or whatever is our consciousness.
Oh, there has to be. Like they talk about how everything's, your nerves. All that is electrical signals. So they shoot little static electricities across from each other.
And everything in the universe is energy. It's all made up of the same shit. We're made of the same stuff as stars.
Every single thing in the universe has the same basic chemical makeup. Like the basic three things, water, air, just flour. It has those three things, and then you go from there.
We're all made up of the same shit. So when your body stops existing, your consciousness just goes back into the elements.
Right.
Because your body
and eventually your body will break down, whether they burn it or then you get put into gas, you get put in the ground, and then you may become lots of things.
But because you can physically burn, you're still an element. You're still becoming a different element.
Oh, for sure.
Well, just transforming your body into...
Oh, man. I'm blanking right now, but I seen this video. This kid say something about the elements and the whole thing from solid, gas, liquid, blah, blah, bullshit. But what he said was just so... I probably sat there for 20 minutes just thinking about what the kid said. And I was like, man. Because that's something so I grew up with Bill Nye the Science Guy. So naturally, I already knew a bunch about science and stuff like that. Like, I could have never been no physicist like my sister, but it's all crazy. It's pretty crazy. If you really understand how things work, and then going back to the whole religious thing, at a very young age, I basically found out that religion is just the thing you want to believe in. Like I believe in my 49ers. Religiously. But I used to pray to pizza before I was like fully understood it. And I was just like, oh, so you just believe in basically whatever you want to, right? Well, I'm praying to pizza.
That's what religion is. Faith is a different thing. Religion is an element to get others to believe in your same faiths, essentially.
And then I was talking to another friend, and this is how much I understand. Like, so I have a very specific type of luck. I can't really go win the lottery or go into a casino and come out with thousands of dollars. That's not my type of luck. I have what I call like needed luck.
Survivor's luck?
So I mean, if you want to go ahead and say I'm dumb, they always say God protects the dumb ones, right? So maybe that's why I get all these airbags every time I fall out of the tree. I don't know, but
Or you hit
no.
a medium.
So, anyways, I was out putting forth to the universe, because we're obviously you, me, plenty of people are struggling right now. But again, I know how this works, so I'm putting forth to the universe, trying to check and balance because I can't just keep getting the airbag without putting out something for somebody else. So I'm putting into the universe, and then the other day too, she goes to the gas station and she was going to put $10 in. And she gets up to the pump, and it's all like, choose your grade, like how it would be after you already paid. And she said she picked it up, and she pushed the regular, and it was all like, prepaid, $10. And I was all like, cha-ching.
Sometimes
That's where it's at.
handed back things. Sometimes the karma comes back to you.
So
yeah.
I've always been a firm believer in that. I don't know if it's exactly karma, like you can just put out things like that.
It's another label.
Back.
That's just another word we put into it.
For me, that's exactly how it works. If I put in the work, I will get a reward. And I've known that forever. And I mean, that's transferred to real life. So obviously putting work into the universe and getting magic things from the heavens, I mean, it works even better in reality. Like if you put in work in reality, you will get a positive result, whether that's your own business, that promotion at work, just wanting to be happier.
Yeah.
Like
someone saying thank you. You know how good it feels?
Oh my
when
God.
Someone just says thank you for I appreciate you. Hey man, you really made my day. That's some good words, man. Words are powerful. Words can change anything.
And these are the people I like to surround myself with because, like, the other day, me and him had an I appreciate you battle on the way out the door. I was like, I appreciate you, man. He's like, nah, I appreciate you.
I really do appreciate
I'm like, nah, bro, I appreciate
like,
you.
as much shit as I give them, that's why you give the people you give a fuck about so much because you care about them and all you want them to do is do better.
And speaking of that subject, I came across one of those TikToks about tough parenting, I guess. And somebody said something, and I was all like, I looked at my dad wrong when I was little, and I had to fix the chair he broke over my ass.
Oh, man.
And somebody was like, you were abused. I was like, excuse me.
Shut your stupid fucking entitled mouth.
I was like, no, if anything, like the way I was raised was perfect for me.
Yep.
And that's exactly what I needed. And that's exactly how it was. And I think that was the only time it was ever like physical. But I mean, outside of I had to shovel the rocks from the trailer 40 yards that way around the corner, and now I couldn't back the trailer the rest of the way into the yard. No, you go get your scoop, you walk your ass over there, you dump your scoop, and you walk all the way back.
You ever mowed your lawn with a lawnmower without an engine?
Oh,
one of those push me pull use.
Oh man,
the ones that have the wheels on the
bikes.
bikes.
I've done it with the scissors.
Oh, I never
done it with the. I mean, I say scissors. They were like the shears, but still,
it wasn't the whole thing.
Yeah, no, it was just the front yard.
Yeah,
do this front section.
Yeah, a little bit of
shears.
punishment.
Yeah, like it wasn't crazy.
That's not abuse.
Honestly, if you want to talk about the most abusive, massive air quotes over here, the most abusive thing that was ever done to me, if I want to call abuse, was the time my dad made me get up on the fucking roof and put the things on the gazebo.
Because he's scared shit.
Oh yeah, because I hated heights. Like you can imagine what it was like back then, dude. I'm on the roof just like. He's like, "They're gonna be crooked. You keep shaking like that."
I keep shaking like this. The whole thing's gonna fall.
I was like, "Can you at least come up, put the first fork, get your ass up there?"
Abuse is when your kid walks in the door and you smack him upside the head for no reason. Abuse when you annihilate your child because you're having a shitty day and you're a piece of shit and you don't know how to handle your emotions. That's abuse. Making your kid do some extra chores because he mouthed off for some reason, or just whatever, make your kid do chores, earn some shit, and learn maybe by the time they're 14, they can be a real adult or a young adult and maybe get a job and have some respect at their job instead of being some little punk that doesn't know how to work to operate a cash register or whatever because mommy and daddy privileged them all the way up to that age.
Oh, my favorite one is all the memes about the total came out to $19.26 and you give them $20 and a penny and they just don't know what to do.
My 9-year-old can do this. Why can your child with double digits not count back change?
Because we grew up with Monopoly.
Yeah.
That's,
Oh my God.
That's why.
We played
We grew up
Monopoly.
with Monopoly.
We didn't grow up with Fortnite. We grew up with Monopoly.
Oh, man.
Count, collect 4, connect 4, connect 4. Or what was some of the other count ones?
Games. Battleship was actually
Battleship.
pretty mathematic.
Yeah,
Like,
you had to really kind of
pay attention to your quadrants and stuff like that. And if you really want to talk about some like real like thinker shit, like people that know how to do it, I guess it's really easy. But Minesweeper, I never figured out Minesweeper.
Oh, I can do Minesweeper.
Never.
I haven't done
never
many
cleared
on
a board in
expert.
my life.
I've gotten, I think, maybe 1 or 2, but I worked at a computer desk a lot. I had an office job, so I had plenty of time to Minesweep. But yeah, it takes a lot to do Minesweep, and I would try to get those expert ones. That was a fun game. It's all about that first click. You random click the first one, but once you got it, that was fun. Minesweeper, that was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys, if you made it this far, by the way, you're legit.
We love you.
These little rants kind of at the end, we can do more of these, but we can do them at the beginning.
We want your guys' input. Like, we have our main topic for the show, but the vision was, again, always to talk to you guys. We want to involve the crowd. We want to hear your stories, your downfalls, your uprises,
Do you think anybody's
all of that.
going to watch this in the future, like after we're rich?
That's probably when we get the most views. Like, when we stop doing this because we're
We'll
actually
go back
too
and-
involved in our own businesses and stuff like that.
I want to wait for those people to come back and find those words where we said like fuck or cunt or something like that. They like blow it up on social media.
That was so funny, yeah, because like at first we kind of started not so good, and then we went really, really like to the book because we really wanted to try to get more viewers and stuff like that.
And YouTube just never gave us
yeah.
any sort of love.
The most love we ever got was when we played video games.
My commercials did pretty good.
Your commercials did. They made some commercials. Him and his kid made some commercials, and they did really good.
But you guys are awesome. We hope to. Well, I guess if you made it this far,
The secret word is shorts. If you know what to do with that word, go find him on one of his social medias.
at BabyJesus816 at social media, find me. Give me the word shorts, and I'll give you a million safe moves. And then be here next week, and we'll see you. What do we always say?
Oh man, it's been so long. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you remember yours?
I don't know. You go first.
The only you need to be is you.
Oh, I remember now. Hey, live that shit fully every day.
We'll see you guys next week.
Hey, see you.